Center Fire Chief. What's going on today?
Well, I had a couple questions. I want to get clarification. I don't want to get you any gotcha questions, but you are the fire chief. You get paid the big bucks, and so you kind of, my understanding, you make the decisions around there in the fire department. So I think it's fair to ask a couple questions. I don't want to take up any of your time. But I got the police, fire came out to my house on the 5th, a couple days ago, about 11:44 a.m. I got the police report, or the fire report, it looks like. I had a question because I'm a little confused here. It says the anonymous caller advised that the odor was the smell of burning treated wood or chemicals. So that's a very specific accusation. And your firemen came out here. They put the fire out, of course, but there was never any mention of any sort of chemicals or treated burning wood. That'd be like 2x4s. You know, with the price of lumber, I don't think anybody would be burning treated lumber. That's kind of a crazy thing to say. But yeah, they never, I mean, we still have the fire. We haven't done anything with it since, and there's no wood, there's no chemicals. I mean, we have people in this house that will testify to the fact that we don't burn chemicals, we don't burn anything treated wood. We're literally just burning cottonwood trees. That's all we're doing, sir. And so that I'm really kind of worried. I'm concerned about that. And then I'm also concerned, upon arrival to the area, Lieutenant Amori, that's with the police department, to be fair, could smell the odor near Newburgh and Hillcrest. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just seems kind of... The city of Wayne seems to hire people that can see through the earth and apparently have like super sense of smell. Which, I don't know, it's just kind of remarkable that, they would be working for the city of Wayne and not for like the FBI or, if they had that ability, I'd just feel like they'd be way beyond the city of Wayne budget-wise. But it says, that right there, I don't know, what is the, okay, so, because this is anonymous caller, we know who it was, Dennis Danielson. We saw him drive by the house 3 or 4 times before the police showed up. But what does the smell of burning treated wood smell like? Like, how would one differentiate? Like let's say I just chop down a tree, let it dry out for a couple weeks, throw it in my fire pit. How can you discern that between treated wood? Because I'm a little confused by that terminology too, because I had one of your firemen on video say that the only thing you can burn in a fire pit in the city of Wayne is treated firewood. Well, this says treated wood, so I don't know. I'm assuming that when it says treated wood, they're referring to like treated lumber, stuff that's already been treated with termite stuff and, water protection, all that. So I'm like, how do you discern that? Because I don't know. I'm completely lost at how somebody from 200 plus feet away could differentiate burning trees versus but it says burning treated wood and chemicals. So I mean to me that would be a 2x4 that's already been treated that you use for construction, which again I'm a poor person. I don't have an income. I'm on I'm on a fixed income. So the idea that I'm gonna burn lumber in this day and age is kind of absurd claim, really. But to my knowledge, your firemen never came out and investigated. They never looked for any, lumber being burnt or any chemicals. It seems that they just used that anonymous call, right? So these are unverifiable statements. These are just hearsay, essentially. But essentially, based off this report, your fireman used an anonymous caller, but he gave a very specific claim. It's almost like he knows what to say in order to get you guys to come out. Like he knows which buttons to push, it seems like. Because that's a very specific claim, burning treated wood or chemicals. And, that just seems kind of absurd on itself. And the fact that you guys didn't investigate that statement, but instead just use that hearsay statement to basically trespass and search and seize my property. You see how that's you see how a jury is going to look at that? Normal people look at that. Oh shit, my phone died.